Hi there, and welcome to the very first episode of Dream Careers Podcast. My name's Craig, and I'm your host, and I can't tell you how excited I am to have you here. If you're tuning in, it's probably because you're ready to make some changes. Maybe you're feeling stuck in your current job. Maybe you know you're capable of more, but aren't sure how to get there. Or maybe you've achieved some success already, but want to reach the next level without sacrificing what matters most: your time, your health, and your values. But whatever brought you here, this podcast is designed to help you unlock the tools, strategies, and mindset you need to create a career and a life that feels truly fulfilling. Now, let me ask you this: are you living your dream career right now? Really think about it for a second. Do you wake up excited to tackle your day? Do you feel valued for your work, fairly compensated, and aligned with your purpose? If your answer is not quite or even a flat no, well, I've got some great news for you because you're in the right place. This podcast is here to show you that creating your dream career isn't just possible, but it's closer than you can think. Before we dive into the details of what's to come, let's take a moment to share what you can expect from this podcast. This show is all about empowering professionals like you to break free from unfulfilling, underpaid roles, to transition into higher value careers that reflect your skills and aspirations, to build a lifestyle that lets you thrive both professionally and personally. Each week we'll cover proven strategies where you'll hear some of the same methods that have helped me and others achieve big wins in careers and lifestyles. You'll hear real stories. I'll be sharing my personal journey and other stories from others who've successfully developed and built their dream career. You'll hear expert interviews. I'll bring in some guest speakers, leaders, career experts, and inspiring individuals who've mastered the art of career transformation. And you'll also be given actionable steps. This podcast is not just about listening, but it's about doing. And every episode will leave you with practical, easy to follow tips that you can apply to your own career journey. This podcast is no fluff, no long-winded theories, just real actionable advice designed to help you move forward. Now you might be wondering, who is this guy and why should I listen to him? Well, that's a great question. And let me tell you a quick bit about my journey. But first, here's a sneak peek. I'll be dictating and narrating an entire upcoming episode to sharing my full story, the ups, the downs, and everything in between. So if you want to hear all that, all the juicy details, make sure you subscribe to the podcast so you don't miss it. But here's the short version. I didn't start my career in a suit and a tie or a fancy office. I started as a lifeguard, patrolling pools on the Gold Coast, while trying to figure out what I really wanted to do with my professional life. Fast forward, and by the time I was 31, I worked my way up to the C-suite, earning 6+ figures per year as an executive. Now that might sound impressive, but let me tell you, it wasn't all smooth sailing. I faced challenges that made me question everything, from burnout to self-doubt, to wondering if dream careers actually existed or if they were just a myth. But along the way, I've cracked the code. I've discovered the strategies, the mindset shifts, and the connections that turn my career and my life around. And now I want to share that formula with you. So I created this podcast because I know how it feels to want more. More impact, more income, more alignment with your values. And I know how powerful it can be when you finally get there. So who is this podcast really for? It's for the go-getters, for those who feel like they're not reached their full potential yet. It's for professionals who want to break out of the grind and into a role that excites and challenges them. If you're someone who feels stuck in a job that doesn't match your ambitions or values, that know you're capable of earning more but aren't sure how to get there, that wants a career that aligns with the life that you're trying to build, that believes in personal growth and investing in yourself and your future, then you're my kind of person. And this podcast is 100% for you. So here's what I'll promise you as your host. I'll keep it real. I'll share honest insights, proven strategies, and inspiring stories that will show you what is possible. I'll also challenge you to think bigger, to take that action, to stay committed on your journey. Because here's the cold hard truth. Dream careers aren't handed to us. They're created, and you're fully capable of creating yours. So thank you so much for tuning in to this first episode of the Dream Careers podcast. I'm honored to have you here, and I can't wait to be part of your journey. Remember, you're just one decision away from transforming your career and your life. Let's make that decision together. Until next time, stay focused, stay driven, and start building your dream career today. Take care, and I'll see you in the next episode.